Yeah, perfect. Okay, awesome. And then what about post interview? I mean, are you seeing people are still reaching back out, engaging? Do you
Yeah.
like those ones get bonus points? What is that? What is your expectation, and what do you see happening in kind of recruiting today?
Yeah, my expectation has changed. I used to think it was an expectation, almost an assumption that everybody would do it. Again, it's a volume thing, so I don't expect people to do it. So how I talk about the follow-ups are, if somebody doesn't do it, I don't think anything of it. If somebody does do it, I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's great. Like they signaled interest. I even more so like it when they interview with the hiring manager and they have the wherewithal to go back in the calendar invite and find the email of the hiring manager and write to them and copy me, or the hiring manager will send it to me. And that's just a really professional thing to do.
Yeah.
If they can recap something or say, when you asked this question, it was really cool the way you asked that question. It got me thinking about how I can make. You don't have to write the Iliad here
Yeah.
and about, but a simple thank you that I think does help. But again, I don't discount if somebody doesn't do it.
Okay. And then if it's not with you, when it is, for example, the hiring manager, and that candidate is engaging, does it find its way back? Like, would the hiring manager put in the ATS? Like, are there notes? Like, how do you guys keep track of, hey, yes, this candidate has expressed interest and is continuing to engage and therefore has written back. And
Mhm.
so we will, somewhere you're accounting for that, right? Like, how do you keep track of that?
Yeah, yeah, that's all in the applicant tracking system. I will drive everything towards the applicant tracking system, even forwarding emails in there. A lot of emails that are back and forth between the recruiting team and the applicant are embedded or come from the applicant tracking system anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately, what in the ideal scenario, which not all scenarios are ideal, you get all the people that are involved in the hiring process: me, hiring manager, team, peer, those who did the technical interview, whoever's involved. It's usually 4 or 5 people
Yeah.
involved, and you sit down and you have a debrief. It's like, well, let's talk about these 3 finalists. Like, what did we like?
Yeah.
What did we like? What did we didn't? Who's it gonna be? Are we gonna go back to the drawing board? Like you get all that in there, and then you can use the ATS to help find all those notes, and I can probe for questions of like, hey, you interviewed this person, they said this, and what did you think about that? Like, let's dig into that. That's ideal scenario. That can happen. That whole scenario can also happen in Slack or Teams or whatever too.
And then that's where you potentially also might be like, oh, actually, Hasnain reached back out and followed up versus this other person never actually responded, and maybe that's extra bonus points just to push you over the edge, like potentially.
It totally could. Yeah.
Yeah.